What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here. I'm not on the run, but I am getting things done. Had to show up here to my mechanic to have my truck looked at. I think it's the starter. I'm pretty confident it's the starter. Last time I brought it over here, which was a few months ago, to get the starter replaced, he hit it with a hammer and it worked. And he told me, make it a few months, make it a year, we'll see. Well, it's been about 4 months. So I think I'll be getting it replaced now. I don't want to do the hammer method. I didn't want to then. I just went with it for the moment. But I'm over here. Let me recommend to y'all, if you can afford to, invest in a second vehicle. It's always good to have a backup. See me, truck's over here, but I'm about to leave. It's always good to have a backup vehicle to where if one is down, you just drive the other one. Let that one get repaired, but you don't have to worry about rentals or if you don't have to get on the bus because it's raining. It's raining like crazy today. But let's get into the topic at hand. There's an update with young Scooter and his demise. They have the caller in custody. She called, made a false report, and things just got ugly from there. Demi Blanco is her name. I heard the 911 call, and it was pretty disgusting because she called just outright lying. She was saying that there were drugs being sold there. There was basically prostitution. She seen women being beat over there. Just whatever you could think of. There were guns over there. They need to come investigate the place. She's with the neighborhood watch. It was just really clown time. There is no neighborhood watch there. I listened to a man who lives over there that was talking about it. In fact, he the one that identified her. He heard the voice and he knew exactly who it was. So he was calling her all types of B's and stuff, saying, that's who it is, that's who it is. She ended up going on IG Live to explain herself. And there was no accountability, of course, because we know that a lot of women really struggle with that, especially sisters. She was just like, y'all only know part B, y'all don't know part A, it's cause and effect. Listen, I'm not trying to hear what you're talking about. You called the police and weaponized them. You outright lied on this man, saying a bunch of stuff. You were weaponizing the police force for whatever grudge you may have had. You know, you leave using resources out of it. I might have to go close that door. So they over there banging something. As I was saying, you know, whatever your gripes are with people, you gotta leave personal out of contacting emergency services. Like really, that's not cool. So she goes online pretty much admitting that she's the one who called because she couldn't hide it because everybody figured out who it was. But I think the fact that she went on IG Live trying to justify doing this, she was like, I didn't mean for anybody to get hurt. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You may not have meant for his end, that call to bring about his end, but you knew that they were going to go over there aggressive the way that they did. You couldn't have, pictured that he would have passed away like that. But I mean, ultimately, your actions led to this man's demise. I can't imagine ever being that bored to where I'm going to drop a dime making a false police report. I can't imagine wanting to get even or settle some petty squabble that bad to where I'm going to make a false, police report. I can't. Any use of my time is better than that. I can sit here just twiddling my thumbs, and to me, that would be a better investment of my time than calling 911 and lying on somebody. So I don't know what the charges are ultimately going to be, but there needs to be some sort of justice here because they have to set an example. A lot of women get away with weaponizing the police, and it's just happening too often now to where someone's untimely demise is now the result of allowing women specifically to get away with weaponizing the police. I remember a few years ago, this guy got in trouble for doxing somebody. He doxed the wrong person. Police came out there. Guy ended up being shot. He lost his life behind it. Dude wasn't even a gamer. It was some dispute over some online gaming nonsense. It was just really stupid. And that guy was punished heavily. I can't remember his name, but he was like a wannabe hacker or whatever. And it was just really clown time. And I'm seeing that here. They must make an example out of her, if only to discourage other women and also other men too from doing this sort of stuff. But you usually don't get men doing this sort of stuff. And then it comes to, why did he flee the police when they showed up at his door? We will never know. But I don't like to assume. But if you just want to take a educated guess at this, a logical guess at this, something or some things were in the house that were not legal, and he did not want them trying to search the property. He didn't know if they got a warrant or what. Something likely was in the house that was illegal, and he wasn't trying to get arrested. You know, I don't know if he had like probation or something. I don't know, but he was not trying to get arrested. So he fled. According to the autopsy, he got an injury on his leg. It seems like it hit an artery. The wooden fence that he hit caught his leg, and you know, we know the rest. So this is just really a tragic tale. To tell you everything you need to know about this woman, she was a contestant for Baddies. It doesn't look like that she was selected, but she's that type of ratchet to where this is the sort of messy stuff that she'd be involved in. And see, it's not a game out here. You're dealing with real life, real people, real consequences. That picking up the phone and making a false emergency call, that stuff is mad corny and it's mad immature to boot. And even though she may say she didn't intend for him to get hurt behind it, you had ill intentions when you picked up the phone and called. Because when you listen to the call, she was laying it on thick. She was saying this and that and this and that, laying it on really thick, like everything wrong in society is happening over there at that place. It's all types of men in and out. I mean, just everything she was saying was to stir up a hostile reaction. You tell them that there's guns in the house, they about to show up turned up, because nobody wants to lose their life showing up, you know, trying to just do their job and check out the situation. So they gonna show up on edge because of the information that they've been given ahead of time. So I'll make another video about this in the future if you guys want me to, you know, update. But this situation is not getting any better. It's the more that becomes uncovered about this, the more ridiculous it becomes. I think they had a reward out for her, which is why people dropped a dime on her. But that one guy, I don't know, he just seemed like he was dropping a dime for free because he just jumped online and was like, it was that bitch. All right, let me know what y'all think, though. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.